What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. What's up, collective? We're going to tap into this energy and we're going to see what you need to know today. Okay. I know you focus on your money. I know that's right. You are focused on your money. It looks like you're waiting for something. You know what I mean? When it comes to like relationships, when it comes to love, I feel like you're a solid person and you're waiting for something solid. It may even be time for you to harvest because this is the harvest card. It's like it's time for a partner to come on in now. We've been single for a little bit too long now. It's time to bring it on in. It's time to reel it on in. But somebody, like, you're not sitting here in vain. You know what I mean? Somebody has an interest in you. Somebody does. And they feel like you have potential. There's some type of fruit that you have that don't nobody else grow that fruit. You got the collective fruit. Everybody else growing oranges, bananas, and apples. There's some type of fruit. There's some type of harvest. Somebody owes you something and it's personal. That's why they keep coming back to you. And this person is confused as hell. They keep coming back because they're confused. They don't know which way to go. They be going back and forth, probably coming to pick your fruit and take it back somewhere else. Who knows? But this person, they keep coming back and forth and they're afraid to say, oh, listen, I I don't know which way to go. I can't see my path. I'm not putting in the work. So they're not putting in the work. And I hope they don't try to come and stop you from putting in the work. They won't even admit that they're not working on themselves. They won't dare say this out loud, but they thinking it. They thinking it. This person could even be broke. I mean, 8 of Swords. I'm not really seeing any money there. And this person had a few friends that they talk to. I don't feel like it's anybody serious in the picture, but their friends is giving them some bad advice. Their friends is not telling them the right thing to do. That's the only people I see in the picture. Now, it don't mean that they're not in a connection with somebody. They could just be friends with them right now. And they confused about you when you seem to carry way more than whoever's in the background has. They're definitely entertaining somebody, and I feel like whoever they're entertaining, they want it to be serious. But that's why they're confused because this person is trying to juggle you and a friend. So this person is non-committal. All right? They're afraid to make a commitment. They just want to stay friends. They out here telling people you're petty, you're young-minded, you have no sense of that. Like, this confused person is out here telling people you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You haven't mastered your energy. You're immature. This is what this confused person is telling people about you. Like, yeah, I haven't solidified anything with this person because they're immature. Even though you deserve the truth, even though you deserve to be built with, you deserve that. This person is telling everybody, oh no, you're the confused one. You're the one that don't know what to do. You're the one that's lost. And this person, they didn't even come back because they are in a connection with somebody else. They're making love to someone else. That's why they ain't come back. They probably telling people you're a nymphomaniac. All you want is to make love. There's no heart in you. There's no love in you. But this person is so confused because they keep wanting to come back towards you. But there's no love in you. Yeah, they haven't come back because they're making love to someone else. That's why they haven't returned. Whoever this friend is, and it might even be a couple of people because there's like 3 people up in this car. It's too many people. But when it comes down to the love making, this person is making love to someone else. And they're nosy. They are nosy as hell. They got so many questions. They be spying on you. And this person be thinking petty about you as well. I feel like this person feels small about themselves when they come and look at you. When they think about you, they have so many questions that run through their head, but it's like they don't know anything about you. But they're trying to find out about you like through your social media. And they can't help it. This is like involuntary. Like this person is in an involuntary spy. Like they just gotta keep looking. They gotta keep checking. They gotta keep watching. And they just so nosy. I feel like they just want something to gossip about, something to go back and talk to some, you know what I'm saying? This person, you know what they do? They compare you to the people that they're dealing with. They compare you. They be like, you're just a lot of fun. Like you're just fun. They don't see you as nothing to build with, honey. But they do, they just don't admit it. It's like they keep going back to the past and the past can't get to a certain point. But the love making is good. You know, maybe there's mutual understanding between them. You know, maybe they just got chemistry or something like that. Okay, cool. But that chemistry is not holding on to anything because they keep coming back to you. Like, I feel like you won this situation already and you ain't even have to try. I feel like you're just victorious and you're just doing your own thing. You're just sitting there. The only action that you have is harvesting. What's mine? I just want what God got for me. God keeps sending this person back and forth to you. They confused. Somewhere along the line, they're not listening to God. Or they're not listening to their intuition somewhere along the lines. Anyway, they keep watching you. This person is stressed. You got them up in their head, like they cannot stop paying attention to you, even if they tried. This person is hoping that you'll be like, not a pushover, but they're hoping that you'll be forgiving. They're hoping that you won't wild out. They're hoping that you have some type of emotional intelligence about the situation. I don't know why. Like they're hoping that you give them love so they don't have to. Like I'm not saying you initiate anything. You know, if anything, they chose to initiate something with someone else. They want you to sit like on the back burner. This person wants you to sit on the back burner and be like, hold on to that love. Have emotional intelligence while I figure things out. Yeah, I feel like this person is nothing but drama. This person, they come off very emotionless. I feel like if they were to approach you right now, this person would be kind of mean or bland, straightforward, straight to the point. They do have something to tell you though, and they would just say it. Like this person would be so strict and so serious if they were to come to you right now. I think I think if you sat down with this person, you wouldn't even want to accept an apology from them. Like it does not move you. Because right now, the only thing this person can do is apologize to you and hope that you accept it. But I feel like they want you to overlook everything, to overlook these things, to overlook the fact that the reason why they're not coming back is because they're making love to someone else. Can you overlook that? And so when they apologize, if they were to come back now, it would just be an apology. Oh, I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for that. And you would look at them dead in their face and have no feelings by this time, no emotions. They want you to be so emotionally intelligent that your emotions may just freeze over. They may just get cut out. The problem is this person was allowed to come back and forth. This person's like a playboy. They like a playboy and they like to share their love. They like to spread their love. You are the type of person that's like, oh, I can fix this person. I can heal this person. I've been there. I've done that. I know this. That's the cycle. The cycle is like they come and they go, but they're a snake. You don't even know. They come in real quick, love bomb you real quick, then bounce. This person is hoping that you will love bomb them so they don't have to do it. And it's stuck in them love bombing you, then leaving. Them love bombing you, then leaving. That's what keeps repeating between the two of y'all. That's the cycle that it's in. But this person doesn't give you all their love because they share their love with someone else. So they're making love to someone else. They're definitely not making love to you. Child, this person is coming towards you, honey. They as confused and discombobulated as they are, they're coming towards you. And they're not letting go of these other people. No, they're not. They're still holding on to these other people. And they out here telling people, you're holding on to them. What? Does this look like you're holding on to something or someone? No, it looks like you're out here. You're trying to get your fruit and you're trying to harvest. You're trying to work. It looks like you're working and you're making your money and you're minding your business. You're not even worried about this person. You're out in the forest in the middle of the night trying to contemplate and decode how to get out of poverty. Excuse me. And this person is telling people you're holding on to them. That's not the case. And the person that they're dealing with right now, the reason why they're not coming back, honey, they're broke. That couple that they got chemistry with, that couple don't got no money. That couple is struggling. They're struggling together too. Together they're struggling. So I don't know why this person is trying to figure something out about you. They're trying to discern via your social media, not face to face conversation, nothing like that. They're trying to discern whether to give to you or not. And based off your social media, so this person may be like a clout chaser, very much so. Because they're like, based off your social media, I'm going to give to this other person. I'm telling you, this person, they have a shallow mind. And you know what it is? They're talking to someone. Yeah, they're talking to these friends or this potential lover that is a friend. They could be talking to them and whispering whatever in their ear, and now they're judging you by it. Yeah, like this person is comparing you to their person, to this other person. And they hoping that like this person really think that you're sitting there and you're focused on them, on love with them. Like this person sees you sitting in the garden and they're like, yeah, collective is thinking about me. I know collective. Like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I think you're literally sitting there like trying to harvest fruit and pick out the best peaches, pick out the best plums, and this person is seriously like, I hope you're sitting there deciphering whether you want to be with me or not. I hope you are trying to make a move to like love bomb me to get me back. Like this person's probably used to people competing for them. That's what it is. They're probably used to people competing. They think that you're gonna do something all grandeur, grandiose, and you're definitely not because you put the work in on yourself. So when this person comes back and like if they were to come back right now, you probably wouldn't have much to say. You probably wouldn't. You probably would just say less and listen more. And you probably would be expecting an apology, expecting them to initiate love to you. And you're going to be cold as ice. If they would have come back this moment today, if they would have, you would be cold as ice. No smile on your face. A weapon upon hand. Like a weapon in hand you would have if this person came back today. Because you're tired of that pattern. You're tired of that same old apology. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like this person, they expect for you to wait there, do your work with some emotional intelligence until they return, until it's your turn. And when it's your turn, like they're definitely 100% trying to juggle you. Definitely. But the big T he, it's like, why are they watching you? And they talk about you, they gossip, they think about you, like they have to talk about you, but they don't say nothing bad. They don't say nothing bad. Maybe like songs would come up and they would think about you, or they get downloads. They're getting like downloads about you, having little miniature visions and stuff, and they're like, why do I keep thinking about you? Why do I keep having visions about you? Why? I feel like you had enough at the end of the day. I feel like you may even just like refuse this person. They want to add you to this group, like TLC. They got a little group. This man is Pebbles, or this person is Pebbles, and they want a little TLC group. They want to add you to the group. I feel like you're not really interested in having any emotions with this person. You're not. I mean, they got chemistry with somebody else. This is lovemaking right here. Like, nah, you're good. You don't need that. You're good in that. And if they came to you right now, like your face would be so solemn, they would feel rejected. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I feel like a part of them wants you to like reject that. You know what I mean? A part of them wants you to be smarter. They do. I'm not sure why, because this is the type of person that they like to have many people. They're curious about a polygamous connection, or polygyny, polyamory, whatever. They're curious about that. But I feel like low key, they want you to like deny that. They want you to, I think low key, they really want you to be like, you got high standards. I feel like that. I don't know if this person is the type of person that likes challenges, but they definitely want you to be like, nah, I don't want that. And that, because that's exactly how you're going to be. I feel like you're open to it, or they want you, yeah, I feel like you're open to it, but they want you to love bomb them. They want some type of competition. They got to. They must want these people to fight. Because well, anyway, it's a pattern of this person coming back to you over and over again. Okay, so you knew this person for a while. They keep coming and going, coming and going. That's what the Knight of Cups do. He come and go, baby, baby, I promise. Baby, baby, I promise. Coming in sexy, smelling good, looking good, feeling good, talking good. Like, I can see why that was a pattern. It worked. That was a pattern that worked. They came in looking, smelling good. I would let that person in too. Look, Six of Cups at the bottom. That's what it's really all about. It's really all about this nostalgia. They miss you. That's it. Somebody misses somebody. I feel like they miss you. That's why they keep coming back. It's a pattern of like, dag, I miss this person. They can't help but miss you. It doesn't matter about how much money you got. It don't matter about anything. It just matters about like, regardless, they miss you. That's why they keep coming back. But they got somebody else that they dealing with, like mixing cups and intertwingling, and it's like, nah, you good. You good. Now this person may be burning or something, so that's why they want you to deny them. You know what I'm saying? Because they may bring you something from being with these different people. You know what I mean? And it may not be like something bad. It could just be like, maybe this person doesn't use protection with different women or something like that. So, it could be like a bacteria, vaginosis. It could be, something like, but not nothing like, you know, it'll all send you to the clinic, but not nothing that'll harm your reproductive system. But something's going on with this person's reproductive system, so they kind of want you to be like, no, thank you, until they get them pipes fixed out. But I feel like anyway it goes, like even if it's not a physical um issue down there, it could just be like a spiritual issue down there. Like, you got too many bodies, buddy. It's too many spirits right now. Like, give yourself a good 6 month break of absence and then come to me. Deal with. But anyway, this person's definitely going to come back here. Okay, and they're not coming back empty handed. No, they're not putting down this connection right here. They're friends. They're not dropping the friends. They're not dropping the girls or the guys. They're not dropping them people. Them people are friends. So it's like, I don't know. It could be a manipulation tactic, because that's what some people use. That's what some people do. They be like, oh yeah, we friends with benefits. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're the real benefit in this person's life. And that's why they're coming back to you. That's why they're walking your way slowly, though. It's not like right now. Because if they came back right now, you're not having it. You're not gonna have it. And yeah, you're not having it. You're gonna have this straight face. You're not. There's no love about you. This person wants you to be in a loving energy. They don't want you to be in the mean. They don't want you to be smart. Okay, they need you in the energy of like emotional intelligence, so that way you won't lash out on them. You won't say anything too crazy. It's going to take you some time to process what's going on. This person wants you to take time to process what's going on. But if they came back right now, you would be sharp. You would be on point. You would know exactly what's up. So this person wants to wait until you're faded. Okay. They want to wait until like you're in forgetful land and forgiveness land. Because if they wanted to apologize right now, you're going to snap right out of forgiveness land and be like, what? I don't want that. And then you're going to slice their little fish. They're going to come to you with a little fish in a cup. You're going to fillet that fish and fry it up. You know what I'm saying? You're not really much. If they came back right now, I don't feel like you're open. You may have a conversation, but it'll be as short and dry. Like what's today? Monday. It ain't even gonna be no, oh my God, it's Monday and I feel so great. How are you feeling? It ain't none of that. It's just like straight to the point. Because you're gonna have authority over your mind. So if this person wants to come back right now, it's like, nah, I already know what's going on. I'm smart. I'm smarter than you. You're confused. You're the confused one. Like, you're literally watching this person walk back and forth and go 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 back and forth. But, like, what's wrong with you? You the issue. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting what you need. What's the matter? This person is the one that's spying on you. You don't need to see anybody, or you already know what's up. They're confused. They're spying on you. They're wondering why they keep thinking about you. They don't know why. Why they're so nostalgic. Why they just want to keep coming to you. Why you got the best good. They up in bed with somebody else fantasizing about coming back to you because you got the best good. The best. I'm talking about the best. The bestest. That's why they coming back. But they coming back, with pentacles. Like this person is confused about what spouse they want to choose. That's what I feel like they're confused about. And they won't admit it. They won't say that. Like, for some weird reason, they feel trapped. They won't say it, though. Because they can't proceed with this person in the background. They can't go forward. It is just like, it's like a step of friends with benefits, but like they're trying. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're trying to make it work, but it's just not like as soon as this person tries to be with this other person every single day, they think about you. You know what I mean? So it's like it's only getting to a certain point with this person. Like, yeah, they breaking bread together, they struggling together. Woo. And then but when this person try to go further and really look back and discern what's going on, they keep thinking about you. You are a factor. You're a problem. You're a threat. You're an issue. They can't stop. This person can't stop watching you. They can't stop watching you. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop coming back to you over and over again. So now, yeah, they're not letting this other person go. I feel like overall they watching you. They enjoy watching you. You feel what I'm saying? They're content right now. They're not at their full, complete happiness, but I feel like this person has plans. They daydream about you. They daydream about making love to you. They dream about coming back to you. They're trying to figure out how it's going to be, not how to come back to you. Nah, they're trying to think like how it's going to be. When I come back to collective, is this going to happen? Like they're daydreaming in their head about them walking to your house, knocking on the door, what you're going to be wearing, what they already going. This is the type of person, they already got their outfit out. This is like the type of person that goes to school and they already got their outfit out. Is what I'm telling you. Two of Pentacles is like, nah, I already got my outfit for that day. I'm just figuring out like what day is gonna be. They already know what they're gonna wear. They already know what cologne they're gonna have on if it's a dude. You feel what I'm saying? Like this person got their whole outfit on. They're gonna be like, oh my God, it's a Tuesday, and they may know the day, right? But if they got their outfit out, because this person go by colors, they be like, it was a Tuesday. I'm gonna wear red, cause this person already got it mapped out. Like they don't need it. They don't need no plan. They don't got one foot out the door, one foot in the door. It's really about timing with this person because they know, right? Wait, 5, 6, 7. They know that, wait, 5, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes, they know that you're a person of time. They know time matters with you. They know that you're a disciplined person. They know that when they come into your vortex, when they come into your atmosphere, it ain't no going back. It ain't no going back. And then on top of that, when they come into your atmosphere, they're going to be finally picking up the messages. All the confusion that they had is going to disappear the minute that they step back into your realm. The minute that everything is going to click, like, oh, everything going to make sense for them. They're going to get all their messages finally. They're not getting no messages. 8 of Swords. This person is confused and they don't want to admit that they're confused. They don't want to admit that, oh my gosh, I'm not getting no downloads. I mean, they're getting some type of downloads, don't get me wrong, but it's like love downloads. They're not getting anything from God. Well, I think that is the thing from God. I really do. And to be honest, even these people that's friends in their life, I think that they're meant to be friends. They may not be meant to be more than friends, but you know how people do. Sometimes you get with somebody and y'all really was meant to be friends and y'all better off as friends. This is one of those people, but they don't see it that way because this person has good lovemaking. So they don't realize that they're even broke with this person. Maybe they do realize it, but they ignoring it. The fact that they're broke with this person too, they're ignoring that. Yeah. Hold on. Why are they telling people? I don't know. You're not speaking to them. They're telling people you're not speaking. They telling people. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Confirmation. They telling people that you're the one going back and forth. How when you sitting right here minding your business? If you in the 7 of Pentacles, this person's a liar. They be lying on you bad. Yeah, this person's a liar. They confuse their own self. They will talk and confuse their own self. This person's a liar. They lying on you, talking about you coming back and forth to them. You keep trying to resurrect everything with them. You're not trying to resurrect nothing with this person. If anything, your real life, like loving yourself, they telling people that they offered you their heart. This person trying to make you look like the bad guy. They trying to make it look like you're the bad guy. Like, I offered her heart. She didn't want it. So I gave it to someone else. They probably did this during the Christmas time because that's a song. So I gave my heart to someone else. Yeah. This person is so confused. It's like it's like the person that they're with or the person that they're making love to, their mind don't even be in the room with that person. Like their mind be outside the room. This is creeping me out. This is creeping me out because their mind don't even be in the room when they're making love to this person. So where's your mind at coming back to you? I'm telling you, this person fantasize about you. And this is something that I hear about, but I'm seeing it like while this person is getting busy, their mind is like this person is weird. They may be the type of person that will like have their phone open watching you while making love to someone else, and it don't even have to be like a video of you. It could be just like a picture of you. This person is like thinking about you It's almost as if it's like a threesome, you know. So if you feel weird on the inside, it's because this person is thinking about you while they're with their person. And that's a real thing. I don't think it's a real thing that women do. Maybe some women do it. I don't think so. I think women more so really focus on who they're with. You know, women really, we women could really dig a ugly dude. We could. We could dig a ugly dude because it's not about the looks with like a good woman. It's not really about the looks and how much money you got. It really is about your spirit. So women could actually be with someone and fall in love with them and be with them. You know what I'm saying? Like women have the capabilities to settle, to be honest. To be honest, it's like, but I don't think men really have that mental capability to settle. Like they are, I think once their mental is off, the whole act is off. So to keep it going, this person fantasizes about you. Which is crazy because like it could start off like with them having an attraction, but it ends like when this person has to release, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for them to let loose and release into the woman, he can't. He gotta like at the very brink, like they can make love for a whole hour, but at the like at when it's time for him to like get pleased, like the sex is good, but I'm getting that at the end or his mind just slips. Eight of Swords. His mind just slips outside, like, and it always goes to you. Page of Swords. It always goes to you. It's like he could be smacking it. He could be like, "Yeah, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa. Collective. Melissa. Collective." You know what I mean? Like he can't help it. So this person is going to come back. That's their bad habit. They come back, they look good, they smell good, they come with the rose, they come with the apology, they come with flowers. They're so sorry, but they disappear. They go back to the other person. And they're coming back again. The person's coming back again, slowly but surely. They're going to try to balance out these things. These people, they're going to try to leave them in the background. They're going to pacify them, you know. So, but you got to be careful with that because these men will pacify women with rings. Yeah, baby, I love you, huh? Here's an engagement ring. Like this man right here or this person, they're going to try to pacify whoever they're holding on to because they're juggling, right? So they're going to try to pacify these other people. See these boats back there, right? These are emotions, but this person is coming off land, right? They're coming off land because these people back here have emotions for this person, but they're just going to sit on these emotions because they're pacified with emotions. They're pacified with, baby, you got the best. Make me some dinner. I'm going to be back tonight. Oh, baby, here's a ring. You know it's only me and you. These are pacifiers because when this person jump out the water, they are coming towards you. So they pacify these people with emotions and they come towards you to try to solidify or trap you. Person trying to trap you, honey. But you can't get trapped because you're like, what do you want? Okay, I'm not on the boat. I'm not in the illusion. That's what they want you to do. That's exactly what they want you to go swim out there and be like one of these fools over here. But the crazy thing about it is that you already work like that. You already got people that's like, you know how to pacify people. You know what I'm saying? Like you already got people that's on the back burner. This person, they put these women on the back burner so they could come towards you. And it's like you already know how that works, right? Whether you have it or not, it's like you know how that concept works. I know about putting people on the back burner Baby, I got a few people that's waiting. You know, everybody got somebody that's waiting. And not really necessarily waiting, but if you were to call somebody right now and be like, hey, Johnny, or whoever, hey, so and so, remember when you didn't want me, and remember when you wanted me and I didn't want you, and now I didn't want you and you wanted like, yeah, you can have that conversation with somebody and their jump. Like there's people, you got people like that too. There's people that will, I'm gonna be here for you no matter what. I got you. Take it. There's people out there that's like that for you too. But this person, yeah, they're juggling those people. They got them on the back burner. And when they make sure that they are on the ocean and they are in that illusion, the same illusion that this person wants you to be in, but you're not going into this illusion. You actually have authority over illusion. And that's why when this person comes to you with that weak cup, you're gonna be like this. Like what? You're gonna be so serious. You're gonna cut through all that smoke. You're gonna be like, I'm not on the water. I'm on the land. All right. This is the breath of life. Like God gave me enough sense. Enough sense. Yeah. Wow. It's almost as if you're rebellious. You're gonna be the rebellious one. Yep. You're gonna be the rebellious one. It's like you're gonna have a message via symbolism. You know, people have messages via symbolisms. You know, like if I take a picture with my back facing you, that's symbolism. You know, it could be saying, I don't respect you or something like that. Anyway, this person keeps coming back to you because you have potential. All right. And you also have something about you that they can't replace. I'm not sure what it is just yet. Like you have a sense of victory. Okay, this could be like a daily victory. Like for some reason you win every day. You get money every day. Or you there's something solid about, yeah, I think you get money every day. You get bread every day, and this person is definitely not doing any work on themselves. They're not trying to be a better person. They are comfortable, I guess, going back and forth. It's just that they're not going to be able to have their cake and eat it too when it comes to you. This person is definitely single. They're not in a relationship. They're not committed to this person. They're not committed to that person. They just put people in their feelings and put them on the back burner. That's it. That's what this person's do. That's their MO. Their MO is that, like, they have endurance when it comes to, this could be a Scorpio. Like, they have an endurance when it comes to emotions. They know how to play that emotional game. But you're not playing with them. You're not playing no emotional game. You would take their little heart and you would slice it up. That little fish that they're trying to come and bring to you, I'm telling you, you would fillet it in so many pieces. You would have sushi. You would wrap it in seaweed and have sushi. This person keep trying to play up in your energy when it comes to love. But just to let you know, when they come and they return, they put these people on the back burner. So they're not coming empty, like they're not coming like with a clean slate and a clean wash plate. They didn't put it in the dishwasher or wash it off for nothing. They come in with still scrapes of food on the plate, trying to hide stuff, hide peas and stuff, acting like they hungry, and they want you now. They already ate. They ate twice. Okay, like in the movie Friday. Boy, I ate twice before I came here. Okay, you said you Janet Jackson. You out here looking like Freddie Jackson. You could just tell like there's a lie. This is definitely a lie. This person lies to you. And that's why they come back to you. They come back because they hoping that that lie sticks because they can't emotionally grab you. So they just lie to you. I'm not with nobody. I'm not messing with nobody. It's only you. You stop going for that. Oh, I disappeared because, nah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have it. I was broke or whatever. It's a woman. It's a woman. I was busy. That's their best excuse. Listen, this is the best excuse. I was busy. They may even throw a little, I had to take my kid to private school. They might even throw in a little, you know what I'm saying? Liars, they know how to lie. They'll make it sound real. They'll throw in a little extra detail, not too much, because they don't want you to catch on to the lie, and they ain't prepared that far into the lie. They just need enough to get their foot into the door. So this person trying to come back and put their foot into the door. That's all they need. But you hear this person. There's something about you. You got like bionic ears. Like you hear this person come. You're gonna hear this person coming from a mile away. Somebody may wear keys around their waist, or keys in their pocket, and they cha-ching, the clang. Somebody could be a janitor, and they clean floors. Like I'm picking up janitor keys. Could be a woman, a female that's a janitor. Something is going on with someone's armpits. I have no idea. Like the hygiene. This person may want you to shave or something like that. They may feel like, okay, could you shave for me? They may want you to shave or something like that. So I think the big important part is this card right here. Just saying like, yeah, this person gets real nostalgic. They want a reconciliation with this Six of Cups. They're definitely gonna knock on your door, and they want a passionate night with you. You know, if only for a night or two, they want a passionate night with you. They're not satisfied here. That's what it's about. They're not satisfied. They're not satisfied. The sex is good. The lovemaking is good. The chemistry is there, but they're not satisfied. You know, even if they get to the peak, even if they reach their peak and they orgasm, it's just like they didn't do anything. There's something that you have where it hits, boom. But just to let you know, so you don't worry, there's no change. This is like an everyday thing. There's nothing monumental about this story at all. This is an everyday thing. Every day you go out there, you work, you harvest, you make your money. Every day this person like is confused in the mind. This is an everyday thing. There's nothing even monumental that's going to happen that's going to change the energy. It's just right now, this person is forever dealing with somebody else. They are forever thinking about you, and they're forever thinking about coming back towards you. They want to talk to you so bad. Like they have so many questions. They want to ask you so much stuff. They got so many questions. But they won't admit that they're not putting the work on themselves. The reason why they have these friends on the side is because they're single, right? And they're telling people you got money. I don't know why this person is all in your business. They telling people you got bread. So this person thinks that you're financially well off. But I feel like that's what they're trying to do with this other person. Even though you're the one financially well off, they still choosing to give somebody else an opportunity to build with them. That's crazy. But they cannot stop thinking about you. This moment, it's like they must got everything planned. Not even just the outfit. They must got the day, the outfit, the time. You know, this is Saturn energy. They're going to initiate an exchange with you. They're going to initiate communication with you. And it's going to be on their time, and they're taking a good time. But it's like like I said, they can't stop thinking about you and coming towards you. They can't wait until that day comes where they're like, yes, but don't worry, because you're not going to be like surprised. You're going to be, you see these little things around her waist. Okay, I shouldn't have pressed it. Okay, do it again, focus again. All right, okay. I don't even know how to work cameras. Okay, boom. You see the chain around her waist? That thing go chickling, 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 chickling. I feel like when this person do come back, you're gonna have a vision. So you ain't gotta worry. Don't worry. There's not gonna be like a pop up like gotcha. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have on like a face mask, and your hair's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, and two pigtails, and your eyebrows ain't gonna be done, or whoever, if you're a dude or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna hear this person from a mile away. So they may even knock on your door really softly. Like, they may walk to your house and knock like mad scary. Anyway, it goes like this person, they can't stop thinking about you. And the day that they're going to come back to you, this is what yeah, they feel, they just feel like watching you all the time. Every time they think about you, they feel like watching you. They check your page, they spy on you though. So if they spying on you, that means they got a whole fake page. That means you guys are not friends, you guys are not followers. This person is telling people, oh yeah, you cut them out, you stop talking to them, but you get mad bread, you get mad money. But this person wanna give an opportunity to someone else, even though they're watching the mess out of you, constantly thinking about coming towards you. They hoping that you want to be friends as well. They want you to be one of these people on the back burner. They like, hey, why you can't cooperate and just get with the program? You will never get with the program. It's because you have emotional intelligence. But this person wants you to have like, I feel like they want you to have emotional intelligence to to accept it, to accept it. They want you to accept their apology, but there's a lot coming with that apology, right? Because they're going to try to hold on to you using that apology. If they was to come back right now, it's to hold on to you so you don't go nowhere. That's the reality of it. Like, this person is borderline obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you. This person may be obsessed with women, or men, like just the opposite sex altogether. They just may be just obsessed with bagging people, and they're gonna come back towards you, and they're gonna look good and they're gonna smell good. This person ain't got no money. I feel like they're the type of person that be using people around them for finances because they really don't have none of their own. You have more than everybody. Seven of Pentacles on this board today as we speak. You have more money than all these people. Then all these people put together. It's like he's broke, she's broke. She might not even be a broke type. They could just have a karmic relationship and she losing money or he's losing money. But listen, he's broke and he gets with the woman and now they broke. I don't get it. Like how are you broke and then you add another grown able-bodied person and y'all broke? How is two people together broke? I never understood that. I never understood because there's people out there, they would go and they would be a single person or a single couple. Always the type of people to go and ask a single mom for money. Oh, I know you're a single mom. Like this, like, what? Because they know single moms be holding it down. Shout out to all the single moms out there because you hold it down better than a couple could. All right, better than two individuals who can go out and get a job. A single mom, they would borrow from a single mom. So just that's Empress right there. That's definitely Empress energy, Empress position. Okay, there you go. Seven of Pentacles. Y'all might be an Empress. That's that too. Y'all may as well just be Empresses in the making, or this is just like, a normal day in the life of an Empress. You know what I mean? Like, damn. These single couples, where the kids at? They may got kids, and that's even worse. Because a couple with kids and y'all broke the minute. That's crazy. Anyway it goes, they on a back burner. Maybe this person gave somebody kids to pacify them. Maybe they give them a wedding ring. Maybe they put them in an illusion. Whatever it goes, they're going to make sure that they pacify these people so they can come towards you because that's where their heart space. Like, there's a powerful energy between you and this person. There's a powerful attraction. That's why this person keeps coming back. It's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This person just enjoys you. It's nothing big about this reading right now. Nothing big about it. This is an everyday thing. Every day this person watches you. Every day this person thinks about you. Every day you harvesting. Every day you getting money. Like, not, well, you're not harvesting every day because it's a time. But it's just like the season right now, you're in harvest season. You're in Empress season. Yeah, that's Venus, right? Taurus, that's Venus. Yeah, Empress. Mixed with a little Capricorn with a little discipline. It's like you didn't need this person to be disciplined. You could do it by yourself. You could do it right by yourself. So this person is struggling. So they're gonna come in, they're gonna be looking good, smelling good, looking all tasty, coming towards you. You know, that's what they used to, but they're broke. When they come towards you, they're broke. They're penniless. All right. And now, guess what? Now they changed their mind. Oh my goodness. At first they was given to this Two of Cups situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got chemistry. That's how they discerned it at first, by looking at your social media page. This person was judging you based off of your social media page. That's crazy. They were judging you based off your social media page, and now they see in reality, like there's something about reality that's going to hit them that's going to be like, nah, my discernment must be off. And it is. Eight of Swords. They're confused. Their discernment is clearly off. My discernment must be off. Let me go back towards collective. Let me see what happened when I give to collective. Why they coming back? It's a test. It's an experiment. They want to experiment on you, honey. They want to see how their money go if they choose you, because when they don't choose you, their money is real funny. Okay? And it ain't the good funny. It's not the good Nicki Minaj funny where you laughing all the way to the bank. It's funny like rabbit ears. Okay? It's funny like a magician that got rabbit ears in the pocket. It's a magician that can't magish. And you out here magicianing. Cause that's the Venus. Taurus energy is the magician. Yeah, you out here magicianing. And this person a magician that can't magish. So now he going to, or she's going to experiment by coming back towards you and saying, let me see how my money look. They just may be the karmic, dealing with other karmics. They just might be that. Because the nerve. The nerve. The audacity. You out here in the forest working. This person keep coming back and forth to the forest. Probably trying to take what you know and act like they teaching somebody else. This person could be trying to teach the person that they're with to be like you. What? Yep. Good job. Let's see. Courage. This person's in love with how bold and brave you are. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, because you face everything confidently. Like, you ain't no punk. Denial at the bottom. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, all right? Regret. This person is, yeah, they're in regret. They won't admit it though. I'm telling you, this person is like, dang, I done invested in the wrong person. But it's just trial and error. I don't think that for the first time in a reading, I don't think that this person is being malicious. Yeah, they like to juggle a bunch of women, but I don't think they was being malicious. But then, you know what I'm saying? We you're guilty until innocent, okay? But I don't think this person was being malicious, all right? I think that they were doing trial and error. You know, some people do that. Be like, damn, I don't know who's the best for me. Let me see how my coin look. If I go be with Shirley, will my coin go up? If I go be with Barbara, will my coin go up? It's they have their way of discerning who's the right person. So this person, they're definitely in love with you because you're courageous, and they keep coming back to you because you're just bold, right? There's an energy about you that can't be replaced. Like, they people is punks. They deal with a lot of punks. Their girlfriend is a punk. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They're not like you. You're bold. You stand up and you do that shit by yourself. And that person don't. They deal with people that like deal with groups or something like that. You know what I mean? The person is in regret right now. Now they're not going to admit this. They're not going to say, "Oh, I know that I can't change the past and there's nothing I could do. Damn." You know, they want to say sorry. They did you dirty. They want to say sorry, but they're not going to, or they're not going to admit that they were wrong the whole time. You know, which is, that's a hard-headed person, because it's like, are you not going to take accountability? I could get you lying to somebody else, but don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Health. So they may be dealing with like a healer, right? Someone who they find to be like healthy. Okay, so this could be somebody who has potential as well, all right? Maybe the person that they're dealing with is not a bad person. Like, you know, this woman that they're dealing with is not a bad woman. She could be into herbs, she could be into the healthcare. You know, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So she may have turned this man vegan, vegetarian, or he might have turned her, whoever, vice versa. I don't know, man or woman, whatever. I always say it's a woman that I'm talking to. So if it's not, just, you know, just change around in your head. Okay. So yeah, so he's probably with a woman that's like, huh, baby, eat your broccoli, eat your spinach, no meat. You know, this meat is over processed, or you know, this meat is not even real, it's not real meat. You know, it's humans. Okay. She's probably like that. So she's a healthy factor. So that's probably where the confusion comes in, because it's like, you know, maybe the hygiene is a little different because you're out in the woods and you're harvesting. Maybe your little underarms get a little sweaty. And he like, you too hairy and too sweaty. You know what I mean? But then again, you could be like a single person that's out here having to chop your own lumber wood. Like, what you supposed to do? Not break a sweat? And this other person could be like, well, no, well, she shaves and she waxes. Like, it could be a difference like that, something petty. Like I said, this reading is, there was nothing deep in the beginning of that reading at all. All right, so this person, they talking about your accepting of the whole situation. Why are they lying? This person is lying. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So this person is hoping, or this person is saying that you're going to forgive them. You're going to accept everything. This person is telling like their friends, like, yeah, when I go back, you're going to forgive me. You're going to accept me because you can't change the past. Like, this person, they may be having conversations with their family or their friends, you know, saying, or even with this third party, you know, the third party might know about you, or this other person may know about you, and they're trying to reassure the person like, nah, what I did to collective in the past, they're not going to forgive me. There's something about them telling people that you're accepting something. Let me see. Yeah, this person was trying to get money. That's why they didn't come back. They didn't come back because they're trying to really build, and they may be seeing more money than they had. They could be seeing more money than they had, abundance. I feel like this person is trying to flip the roles on you. They're trying to say that you're the one that fumbled, but you're not. Like, this person will not admit that they fumbled you. They're saying like, yeah, she just gonna have to accept the fact that she fumbled me. This is what they telling people. This person's this person's a lying weirdo out there telling people, yeah, she fumbled me, dog. Shorty fumbled me. What? Oh goodness. Anyway, they're seeing abundance with this other person though. That's why they didn't come back. They're seeing some increase in money. Like they're broke, I mean, but they have faith. They do have faith. So, and faith will take you far. So like I'm really not saying anything malicious. As bad as I want to make everybody malicious, and I want to. I want to make everybody malicious because I'm always the type of person that sees the good in situations. So trust me, I'm really trying to see the bad. I'm really trying to see the bad, but I'm not seeing the bad. So this person's like, yeah, they're abundant with this person, but it's a failure at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a failure. They think that they failed with you, to be honest. They know they did. Like they won't admit it to themselves, but their soul, like inside their mind, they know that they failed. Or it was just excuse me, or it was just a failed connection. Like, I don't want to point fingers, but this is what they think. They think like, damn, this person could have thought that you was a mistake at first. They could have thought that you was a mistake because now they're seeing a little bit of change with this person. They're seeing a little bit of change. They're seeing a little bit of money with this person. So now they're like, yeah, it failed, but they can't stop thinking about you. They're trying to figure you out. Like when they look at your social media, they're trying to figure out how it went wrong, what went wrong. And when they watch your page, they can't help to feel this is their feeling. They do. They feel like a failure. They can't help to feel like, damn, they know they messed up. But they want to tell everybody that you messed up. And they're not going to admit that they're regretful. They're not going to this person is really see, you're courageous, you're bold, and you're confident. That's why they keep coming back because of your confidence. Because you know they're a liar. You know you're the prize. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like to call anybody a prize because love is love. You know what I'm saying? The prize is love. If you could find somebody that you love, that's the prize. I don't think a man is a prize. I don't think a woman is a prize or anything like that. I don't know who told y'all that. But I feel like love is the prize. Love is the prize. Like if you could just find someone where it's just wholesome, good, mutual love, y'all both win. You know what I mean? So this person at you and they feel like a failure, but they won't admit like, damn, I fumbled. They won't admit that like this person has too much ego where you got courage. You know what I'm saying? You could have the courage to just admit when you fumbled. You have the courage to admit, like, you know what I'm saying? You're honest, not just with other people, but you're honest with yourself. You know what I mean? It's not honest with themselves. They're gonna study telling people like, yeah, you laid your bed, now lie in it. Honey, you you the one that feel like you fail at the end of the day. So balance. Damn, this what the whole reading. I feel like just in the last reading with Two of Pentacles, they want balance. I don't know if that's balance though. I don't know if putting two people on the back burner and coming towards you. I don't know if that's considered to be balance, but that's what this person is hoping for. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, this person don't want you to judge them. They don't want you to judge them. I'm telling you, they hoping that you have some type of emotional intelligence when they come back. They're hoping that you don't judge them, you don't be irate, you don't flip. They just want you to be. It's not that they don't want you to have any emotions. They want you to just chill before, like, just don't flip out. Like, you know what I mean? Like be family oriented. Like be family. They don't want no beef. Okay, they don't want no problems. This person want reconciliation, and it's really up to how you react. It's really up to how you react. They want you to be so balanced about it. They want you to be so fair as you can be. But it's not up to you to be fair. it's up to them to be fair. Like, what, you're supposed to accept everything? Like, as I'm telling you, they want you to accept it. That's being fair. You're not being fair because I have a couple of women and I'm single. I'm not married to any of them. You're not being fair because you won't let me have you too. Let me have you too, please. That's what this person is saying. All right, grief. Yeah, if this person came back now, it would only be grief and stress, because that's how they would come back talking, and you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. It would just be like, I don't know, it would be grief because they still talking the same jibber jabber. You know what I'm saying? They still, nothing has changed in reality. So if they were to come back now, what's the point? Like, you didn't change. You still got three different women, four different women, five different women. You still going back and forth. Like, nothing changed. Okay, this is sad. Why are you in my face? What are you apologizing for if nothing changed? Are you repenting? You're not repenting. You're not changing your ways. So why is this person in your face? It would be grief if they came back. Yeah, and this person's, they're guilty all the time. That's why this person keeps coming back, because it's some type of guilt. Like, they get nostalgia. They like, Dag, I miss collective. I shouldn't have did that. I'm doing, like, this person know they wrong. They know they wrong on the inside. Will they admit it? Hell no. No. Will they say it out loud? I'm wrong. No. No, they won't. This person has too much ego. They operate out their ego too much. And they like your courage because your courage is pure. Your courage is, it's supposed to be there. Okay? You're supposed to be proud of yourself. That's probably why they keep coming back, because it's maybe they want to conquer you in some type of way. Yeah, whatever this person is doing, their soul is not growing. So that's why they're always in an energy of guilt, because they're not doing what they're supposed to do on a soul level. They're not satisfying their emotions like they should. This person is focused on their finances. I think they're hooking up with people for the finances, and that's what makes sense to them. I just got to get money. Love ain't gonna bring me money. They feel like love is a secondhand emotion. Like Tina Turner, what's love got to do? God, these are people that don't realize that everything is love. Like, love is, what does it say in the Bible? Out of faith, hope, and love is the greatest. Love is the greatest feeling, the greatest energy, whatever you want to call it, the greatest frequency, the greatest vibration, the greatest thing. I'm talking about real love. I'm not talking about the illusion of love. I'm not talking about, oh my God. I'm talking about real love. I'm talking about you're not judging that person. It's unconditional, until this person starts hurting you. Then you got to remove your energy, still loving them. It's like, I feel like if you can explain why you love someone, then you don't love them. And I'm talking about, I'm not saying like if you can name certain things that you like about a person. I'm talking about if you could say why you love somebody, then I really don't think that you love them, because you could say, oh, I love this person because they're smart. And what about when they stop being smart? You gonna stop loving them? Exactly. You like that someone is smart, but you love them because they're them. You like that someone is funny, but you love them because I think it's more so of a blend of all those traits in that one person. But anybody could be funny, anybody could, but it's just like there's a certain energy that's inside of somebody. There's a just their soul is completely different. That's what you should love. Not the fact that they look good, smell good, dress good, got a lot of money. All that stuff is superficial stuff. All that stuff can leave. But the one thing that cannot leave is your identity, is your soul, is who you are at the core on the inside. And that's where real love lies. So even if that person is down and out, busted looking, I love you. I don't love the braids you got on. I mean, that's a plus. Like, looks is a plus. You get what I'm saying? Looks is the icing on a cake. That's what looks is. Looks is the icing. Looks should never be like the first thing. The first thing is like the soul. Like, do we click? Is there chemistry? You know what I mean? It should not be looks, because when the looks fade away when you get old, are you going to stop loving that person? No, you're not going to stop loving that person. That's the icing. But you could always eat a pound cake, okay? And that pound cake is good and hearty, and you ain't even need no icing, no frosting on it. You get what I'm saying? So this person, they could fool the world, lie on you, but they cannot fool what's going on inside themselves. They know inside that they feel guilty. They're stuck in guilt. That's why they keep coming back, because they know they're doing you wrong, and they know they need to do the right thing. Judgments. All right. Yeah. I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges. They're in denial. It's them that's in denial. They just too ashamed to say, "Damn, you the one." You know what I'm saying? They afraid to say like, "Wow, you got something. There's something on you, honey." Judgment. It's hard for this person to come towards you. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, and they better come correct. I'm telling you. I feel like judgment. Yeah, like justice. They want to do the right thing. They want to do the right thing. They may do the right thing. I'm seeing them, like I said, they coming towards you, but I don't know. I feel like they put, just know for a fact, they did not dispose of anybody. Okay, even though they threw them out into the sea and got them on the back burner, I'm telling you, there's strings attached to those boats. There's still strings attached to those other people. So even if this person did come back, you know what I'm saying? You know what's making it easier on them? You refusing a third party situation, because if you accept the third party situation, it would probably be more challenging for this person. It would, because you would steal all their energy. Like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this person wants you to be like, nah, I don't want no third party situation. They kind of want you to do that, because if they, like, all their attention would probably be on you. They're watching you from afar. They're watching you from a distance, but they get to juggle those other people. They actually have to put those people on a back burner in order to come towards you. And there's a risk that they'll never take those people off the back burner, you know? So that's like a choice that you have to make. But just think about it, because that's like saying, like I said in the beginning, you automatically won. You already won this person. You know what I'm saying? And maybe in time, when they put those people on the back burner, maybe in time this person would like be focused on you and it would just be y'all. I don't know. The cards ain't saying that. The cards is only saying you know, they're gonna put these people on the back burner to come towards you. And that's what's making the whole thing difficult, because now they have to operate by lying to that person, lying to that person, and coming to lie to you to get into your good graces. So that is making it hard for them. So that's why it's easier for them to watch you from afar, to fantasize about you. It's easier to say, oh, you're the one denying me. You're the one pushing me out. When that's not the case. You just want someone for yourself. You don't want to share nobody. And that's what this person is hoping for, because it makes it easier. Oh man, she ain't letting me have my other girls, and I'm not letting go of my other girls, so forget her. But then he watching you like a hawk. That makes it easy. Because if he was to get back into the picture, he's gonna have to step up to the plate. He's gonna have to go above and beyond. Remember, the decision is always yours. I feel like every woman who is competing with another woman for a man, every woman feels like, oh, if I just stick it out, he's going to choose me. Every woman feels that way. But it's only true for one, and that's you. Okay, this person keeps coming back because you already won. You're already victorious, and you shown to be victorious time and time again. This person is a liar. Everything they said about you, it did not show to be true. You get what I'm saying? So it just showed that they're a lie. That's why they're stuck and they're confused, because this person trying to say, oh nah, collective broke, then collective get money. Collective ugly, then collective out here looking good. Oh, collective ain't doing this, then you go out and do it. It's like now they confused, because maybe they really thought that you wasn't, you were like every other girl. They didn't realize that you was a star. They didn't realize you was an empress, at the end of the day, because you had on your gloves, and you had on your harvesting outfit. You know what I'm saying? You had on your farmer's outfit, and you had on your gloves, and you was out here sweating, looking messy, underarms all hairy, because that's how it is when you are an emperor, empress, or a king or a queen. Sometimes you got to be the slave too, especially if you by yourself. Like, yeah, you could be the queen, but who's gonna wash the dishes? Okay, because sometimes you got to be the servant too. It's a balance between being a servant and being a queen. And somebody could have saw you at your servant time. You know what I'm saying? When you had your headscarf on, and you outside in your garden. You know what I'm saying? You doing something strenuous. They looking at you like you to help. Nah, baby, it's my castle. You know what I'm saying? A good leader always gets their hands dirty as well. It's not that I could just tell you what to do. I could show you what to do. That's why you the boss. That's why you the leader. That's why you come out as an empress, an emperor. Because it's not just about ruling people. It's about the fact that I know how to do it. You know what I mean? So this person could have saw you getting down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? I think they like that at the same time, but they didn't recognize your empress energy. All right? They just thought that you was a slave getting down and dirty like the rest of them. Nah, baby, this is my guard. This is my castle. I work for me. I work for me. See, that's the difference. You work for you, and those other people that they deal with work for somebody. Let's see. Crown chakra. Yeah, you just keep getting your downloads from the Most High God. Your crown chakra is open. That's why this person keep coming back, because it's like you got all the answers. The number 7 again, like the 7 of Pentacles, you got all the answers. You just know everything. You won. You're victorious. You're a winner, and you're a winner because God just keep giving you all the answers. Like boop, boop, boop. I told you this person is confused still in the Eight of Swords, helpless and hopeless. You got all the answers, and this person's like, "But which way do I go, honey? Can you please tell me which way do I go?" And they won't even admit that all the roads lead back to you. It don't matter if they go mess with Susie. It don't matter if they go mess with Nacrease. It don't matter if they mess with Shirley. It don't matter if they mess with Sandra. All the roads is going to lead back to the crown. You wear the crown. You got the crown. You are the empress. You are the emperor. This is your empire. This is your kingdom. Like Lil Wayne said, I always should I scream for. This is my theme park. What you gonna go crazy for? This your world. They just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Now, the other person that's in the picture, they feel alone. They feel alone with that person. This person could be going to their house when they feel lonely. Like they feel confused, so they're gonna go to that other person's house instead of going to the person that got the answers. Instead of going to the one with the crown, they're going to the paupers. They're going to the paupers. They're going to the vagabonds. They're going to the other people's houses where they feel comfortable. Like, where's roaches and stuff. You know what I mean? They feel comfortable. You know, in the ghetto, in the hood. They just want to keep, because when they feel alone, they go back to that person. But I feel like they really want to come to you because it's artificial light. You see what I'm saying? Like that's artificial light right there. This lantern and that house light, all artificial, right? The only thing that's real is the moon, and this is kind of artificial because the moon is getting it from the sun. The moon is getting it from the sun. It's like you have all the answers. Look, and you the sun. This the sun to me. The crown, that's the sun, honey. And you got all the answers, but they rather go to the artificial light. Okay, because maybe that person's a nurse. Somebody could be like a nurse, a home health aide. All right, we got share the love at the bottom, so you know this person is still, like I said, if they were to come back to you, they coming back to you still with another female in tow, in between their toes. Rebuild. This is what they're hoping that you do. Hold on. Oh, nah, they're not hoping that you do that. My bad. Oh, this person keep telling people it's your fault. Why they keep telling their friends it's your fault? Like you messed everything up. How? That don't make no sense. It can never be your fault. You can never have this tower moment. You know why? Because how when God is talking to you? No, that's not you. They see, that's what I'm telling you. This person is lying about you, but none of their lies is adding up. It don't add up. You're just coming off as a liar. And they're telling everybody that you mess everything up, that you need to rebuild, you need to be the one to apologize, you need to come on back. You keep coming back and forth, like everything, the projection. That's what it is. But who are they projecting it to? Not just their friends, not just their family. They telling this other person about you. This other person knows about you. This other person damn sure knows about you. Yeah, because they keep telling this person, oh, it's you were the problem, or you're still trying to come towards them, or something like that. It's you're the problem. You're the one that broke everything down. You're the one that's chaotic. They also telling one of their friends, like, there's something about you that's shocking. And I feel like because you have some knowledge, you know what I'm saying, your crown chakra is open, so you get your downloads. So this person is also telling people, like, wow, you touch my heart. There's things that you say that's shocking. This person, they didn't return yet because they're still sitting here thinking about how they're going to reach out to you. They want to reach out. This person wants to reach out to you, but they figure out how. I mean, they're just not doing it. We already know why, because they linked up with the Two of Cups with somebody else. This person want to control you so bad. They don't like watching you. Because whatever you post on social media goes against them. So they're actually kind of mad at you. They're confused. Yeah, this person is in a bad mental state. Like they are mad, confused, want to argue, want to fight, and they need to fight themselves. They still dealing with that other person. They still dealing with that friend. And they want you to have unconditional love. I told you they want you to be forgiven. They hoping that you just have this unconditional love and you'll just be forgiven and it could start over from the beginning. It could start over fresh. Simply love. This person just want to come back. They want you to forget everything. Just please black it out and look deep within that unconditional love. They like, remember that unconditional love you was talking about? Okay. I feel like you would be open to forgiving this person if this person would concentrate because they miss you. They miss you. I don't know what they coming back doing. They trying to show you love, show you what love is. Somebody's like, just open your heart to me. Just open your heart. Just simply love me, regardless. They want you to have this unconditional love while they go out and love everybody. I told you was an empress. I told you that. I know an empress when I talk to one. They want you to reach out. Or you're just always accepting. You're like, come on, mama. I love you. Come on, mama. I miss you. Come on, mama. That's what they're expecting. They're really hoping that that happens. They're really hoping that you just have an unconditional heart so that right now they like, listen, you miss me. I miss you. What's good? And they want you to be like, come on, mama. Like, this is probably your MO. You probably always are the emotional intelligent one. You're probably always the understanding one. You always got to be the understanding one. You always got to be the mature one. You always got to be the bigger person. Always, always. And while other people get to slack and not put in no work, you got to be the one that's mature and understand all these fools. That's not fair. And that's exactly what this person thinks about you. They want an imbalance. They want to win something. They want to conquer you. And they can't conquer you. You're an empress. You get your downloads from the Most High God. God tell you what to do. Your crown chakra is wide open, is active. Like if this person said that you was shocked about anything, you know that's a lie. How? Because how could you be shocked about what God already told you? They're shocked. They're in the Eight of Swords. They're the ones that eyes whose eyes are closed, whose eyes are not revealed. They're so in the dark that this is where they wander to in the dark. See the back facing this person, they they see the sun. They need that sun, right? It all leads to you, right? With the sun energy, they're looking for answers. It all leads to you, but they find it easier to take this road and still be in the dark with a fake lamp. You know what I'm saying? They probably need to look within. They probably need to look within themselves to get themselves out of this confusion. It's like this person is afraid to be alone. They can't be in the dark night of the soul by themselves. They can't, once they start looking within, they need help. And it's like, I get it. We all need help, but for some reason, I feel like God wants this person just to go hermit, just to look and take accountability. This person's not taking accountability. Everything is you. You won't accept it. You said you have unconditional love. Accept me while I'm imperfect. Da, da, da. They don't know that you accepting them is hurting you. They don't understand that them not putting in the work and then being around you is hurting you. Why do you have to accept that? They don't have to accept you. You put in the work. You constantly commune with God on a daily basis. So why is it the person that put in the work has to be the one who level back down? Why do you have to drop back down to be with this person? Why they can't rise to the occasion? And that's why they keep going to that other person, because they both in the dark. They're both like, you know what I'm saying, in that artificial light. They both are. So it's like it's easier to go that way because you're artificial, I'm artificial. Let's be artificial together. But then when they get into this artificial light, they look back at the sun. They gonna crave. They always gonna be hungry for the truth. They're always gonna be hungry. And you the one with the food. You the one with the food, honey. Spread your wings. Yeah, this person wants to see you. They coming towards you. They got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. They ease and they like, okay, playing double dutch, hopscotch, and stuff like that. They like one, baby, two, baby. All right, hold on. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in. Hold on. You know how you do your hand when you playing double dutch? You gotta do your hand like this. You gotta be like, hold on. He, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like a double dutch rope. There's like two ropes going like that. Tap, 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 tap. And they, about to jump in. Like, hold on. 1, 2, count. 1, 2, 3, up the ladder. 4. Okay, this person, one foot in, one foot in the door, one foot out the door. They making plans and they making preparations. I'm tired of the plans and preparations, baby. We don't care. You could preparation H for all we care. Ain't nobody cared about somebody trying to get ready to come towards you anyway. You know what I mean? Nobody trying to wait for somebody to get ready to come towards you. I'm getting ready. All right, you keep getting ready. And we ain't gonna be here. We ain't gonna be here. I promise you that. We is not gonna be here. Oh my goodness. This person is violent too. If you don't be there, this person will hurt you in some type of way. I don't know, energetically. Person this person's abusive, dang. They're gonna try to reopen a wound or something like that. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Maybe because patriarchy is over. Maybe because it's time for matriarchy. We need something different in this world. So we don't need no patriarchy right now. We need a matriarchy. We let the men take over and do what they need to do. Now is the rise of the divine feminines and it's the rise of the empresses. Okay? We tired of patriarchy. The patriarchy ain't working. You said you won't be able to help the generational setback you guys have caused for women around the world. Did you just call me did you just try to call me a name on my page? Like if I was watching the comments the whole time? I'm not looking at the comments. And if you want a platform to go speak on, go create your own platform. Don't use mine. Go get your point across on your platform. See, that's what we do. That's what bosses do. When bosses got something to say, we create our own platform and we say it. And that's what you need to do, honey. Because if once if I don't say whatever you're commenting, if I don't say it out loud, nobody will know what you're talking about. Okay, so you're not going to use me to get your message across. Go become a voice. Go be somebody. All right, become a factor in the world. Okay, because what we're not going to do is the name calling. That's what we're not going to do. Okay, so retract all the messages. A12 with the omega. I think that's the omega sign. Yeah, retract them. Retract them. All right. Anyway. And don't try to say anything slick because it will be held for review. And I'm not reviewing it. If YouTube blocked it, guess what? I'm not looking at it. So you could talk. You could talk. Exactly. They keep coming back because, honey, they failed. They want to get back up. They want to get right back up. That's why they coming back, because they failed and they want to win. I told you this person wants to conquer you. But they're not going to do nothing right now. And that's okay. They're not even working on themselves. This person is chilling. I'm telling you, this person is not working on themselves. When they do start to work on themselves, it's hard. They fall and they don't want to get back up. So that's the reason why they're not really coming towards you just yet. And whoever that they're dealing with, yeah, they're dealing with this person because this person is wacky like them. I'm telling you, they're two lost people, two lost souls, and they're like, we could do this together. You know what I mean? But this person, it's just, it's easier to go that way. They could be dealing with an Aquarius, don't have to be, they could be dealing with a celebrity. But it's just easier to go that way because they don't have to put in the work. Doing nothing is fine. They don't have to put any work because when they come towards you, now they got to put in work. You know what I'm saying? They got to change for the better. Like, what? Who's doing that? And then they say that you're frumpy. They say that your hair is short, you're frumpy, you're regular smegma. But this person, if you're so regular smegma degular, how come when this person try to be like you, or because now I'm picking up like it's an enemy, but how come this person, if you're so regular degular smegula, right? Because this is one thing I'm getting. If you're so regular degular smegula, how come when this person tries to capture you, they can't? If you're so frivolous, how come when this person tries to work with you, it's hard for them? Okay. And they could be saying, like, okay, you might not got all the looks, but they like that about you. Okay. They could be saying that as well. Yeah, this person does not regret being a player. They don't. They're having fun. Okay. That's why they ain't come back, because they don't, they regret losing you, but not regretting the people that they're dealing with. They not. This person, they may have messed up with you, but they're not going to let go of their friends or their friends with benefits. Every time this person spies on you, they get a surprise. Is like either their nervous system gets anxiety and they get mad, or whatever they see is like it's happiness. They get surprised. It's either or. So this person this person could get any attitude from you, like when it comes to, like, your social media. I feel like, yeah, when they think about you, they don't know what you could give up at any moment. It's like you could be so happy, but then you could be so sad. They when they deal with you, sometimes they don't know whether they're going to get the dirty end of the stick, or whether they're going to get, like, the good part. Something also is like they're surprised that something is not ending. They're surprised that they keep thinking about you and they can't stop. All right, because this snake also represents the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros snake, it also represents eternity. The number 8, the lemniscate symbol, yeah, the Ouroboros, the snake eating itself. This person is realizing, like, they can't stop thinking about you. It's uncontrollable at this time. At this point, it's like, wow. They can't stop looking at your page. They can't stop watching you when you walk outside. They can't stop looking out the window. They can't stop walking down your block, watching your house. They can't stop looking at your YouTube. They can't stop looking at your Instagram, anything, nothing. I don't know why this person low key wants you to stand up for yourself though. I don't know in what type of way. Okay, it could be in any type of way. Like, you're not gonna make me a side piece. You could be standing up for yourself like that. Or they may want you to stand up and be like, that's my man, okay? Like, fight for them or something like that. Better alone than in bad company. They're not going to come to you right now because this person knows that you're on guard. They don't want to do no work. They want to chill. They rather deal with the person who likes to chill too and not do any work, because when they come to you, they got to do work. And if they don't do no work and they just chill, you're going to, yeah, you're going to pull out your weapon. You're going to be like, "Excuse me, are you not working on yourself?" Seems like you're slacking. All right. Putting in the work could mean like changing your attitude, all right? Changing the way you speak to people, changing your mindset. It don't always necessarily mean, maybe they need to do tarot or something like that. Read the Bible, but really operate out of it. That's what putting in the work is to me, like practicing what you preach. That's what it is, really. If you talk about this, then do it. That's it. That's putting in the work. If you say you're a creator, then create. If you say you're an artist, then art. If you say you're a pianist, then play that piano. Like, anything you do, you got to practice it. God gave you a talent. God gave you a skill. This person don't want to practice on a skill. They don't want to practice on a talent. This person is gifted. They could be the type of person that take their gifts to the dark side. Like, you could be so smart, but then you want to steal. You want to be a thief. You want to use that intelligence to steal, from your community, from your company. No, from your company, from a company or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Better alone than in bad company. So this person could be like a thief. And yeah, you're not with that. So if they come back, you're like, nah, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to, didn't you say you love hiking? You know, go ahead hiking, create some hiking products and items, create some backpacks, some brand new boots. It's like, you're not just going to sit around and do nothing. God gave you a token. God gave you a talent. God gave you a gift. God gave you a skill. You're not just going to sit on it, because when you sit on that skill, it's going to go to the next person. It's probably going to be handed down to your kids or just disappear altogether, go to somebody else. Then you're going to see somebody pop up with brand new hiking boots and brand new, you know what I'm saying? Something that you could have did, but you let your dream defer. You let your dream dry up in the sun. Yeah, like, this is the type of person that's gonna they rather let their dream dry up in the sun because they chilling. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do the hard work of thinking and creating and inventing and being innovative and using their mind. They don't want to work like that. Not like that. Not saying that this person don't work. They might have a 9 to 5, but somebody just tell you what to do and they just check in a time clock, stock up the boxes, and go home. Ain't no thinking. I ain't got to think. I don't got to think at all. Okay. But once they take that gift that God gave them and try to implant it and implement it and make it grow and nurture it, yeah, now they put in the work, but they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So if they came back right now, trust me, they still ain't putting the work on themselves. They still ain't working. They still not doing their gift. They still not studying. They still not practicing anything. They not practicing anything. And this person is always going to rely on you to be strong. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it by yourself. This person relies on you to do it by yourself. Like, nah, you're not doing it by yourself because you don't need the help. You doing it by yourself because you ain't got no other choice. What you supposed to do? You're either going to sink or swim. This person's so used to you swimming that they don't want to come and help you. They don't want to pick up the row. This is the type of person that will sit in the boat while you roll and roll and roll. They just gonna sit there. Like, you can do it. Fighting on the ground inside of me. Well, he was like, Robert, it go down. Robert was like, it don't go down. Fighting on the wrong side of me. I forgot what he said. No, 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 no. Fighting on the wrong side. Walking on, what he said? Walking on, fighting side of me. No, 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 no. He was like, Robert, it go down. He said it don't go down. It turns around the corner. He said, Robert, it do go down. Y'all remember that? That's a classic. So y'all gotta remember that. Y'all gotta remember that classic. But that's how homeboy trying to sit. Like you sitting there like it go down. He like it don't go down. And you jumping out the boat because you know it go down. You know it go down. But this person's like always so used to you doing it by yourself. Like, what do they want? They want a damsel in distress. They want you to be out in the cold and hungry and poor and be like, I'll come save you. I'll come save you. No, they're so used to you doing it by yourself. So they just like, they chilling. You know what I mean? To the point where it's detrimental to you because you don't need nobody chilling around you. You know what I'm saying? You need a partner. You don't need another dependent. This ain't no child for you to raise. I'm not raising you. I'm not your mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're big mama, but I'm not your mama. I'm not finna raise you, bro. And they like, you could do it. Oh my goodness. You thought it was the end? It's only the beginning, honey. This person ready to get back on that snake. That same snake when they be spying on you. They ready to jump right back on there, honey. I'm telling you, maybe it's unfinished business. I seen the moon a couple of times, but they might have unfinished business with that person over there. You know what I mean? I feel like with you is more of an identity thing, more of an attraction. You know, like you actually put in the work, you got the answers, you could actually help this person elevate spiritually. But they rather go to like, I guess they're comfortable in the moon. They're comfortable, they got unfinished business. I feel like they got unfinished business somewhere else. Like you may be a part of the destiny. Like people tend to think that the world revolves around them, and it kind of do because you do come up in like the sun energy, or this person is always looking for the sun, but they always going towards the moon. They don't want to accept that you're the light of their life or something like that. Like they're always going towards this unfinished business. Now, granted, maybe it's because they have a contract that they gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta play that out, bro. I don't know what you did over there, but you keep doing stuff to people. You gotta play that out. They probably gotta play something out with that person. But there's definitely something way more deeper with you with this Ouroboros, with this snake, with this infinity. Like these people may be temporary, but something about you is forever, honey. When you walked into this person's life, you became forever. You became a factor because you're setting the spiritual bar for this person to put in work on themselves. They so used to dealing with women who never gave them any type of ultimatums, like this man could be perfect in other people's eyes. And everybody else's eyes is, oh my God, you're so perfect. In your eyes, you're like, okay, you look good, but baby, what that soul do? Ain't no, yeah, them females ain't even looking your soul. They trying to get you right. They trying to get you, they like, you could be a divine feminine, right? And then you operate out of Empress energy. So Empress energy to me is just somebody who has everything physically together. You got your kids, right? You got a business. Your home is together. You know what I'm saying? You can manifest at will. You can make anything happen. You want to open a business. The community is looking at you. Boom. A high priestess or divine feminine to me is someone who is spiritually knowledgeable. So the Empress is like, she has physical authority, but the Empress not only has physical authority, like she ain't even really set on the physical. She more set on spiritually what we gotta do. What God said to do. We trying to keep order. All right. You know what I mean? So you could be operating out of like divine feminine energy. And this person wants you to operate just like solely on physical. I forgot my point of saying that. But yeah, it's something that's eternal that's going on with you guys. Like, this is not the end. You thought that you ended something with this person, like chapter closed. No, honey. No, honey. This is only the beginning. All right. You have the capabilities of helping this person grow spiritually, and it's really by you, I guess, making them be a better person. That's it. But it don't look like they're going that route. It looked like they're taking the easy route and going towards like the dark, or you know what I'm saying, going towards the imitation of the sun, because that's what the moon is. The moon is the imitation of the sun. The moon is nothing without the sun. The moon would just be black and dark if it wasn't for the sun's reflecting off the moon as a mirror. So this person rather go towards like the fake light and not the real light. Oh, because this other person that they're dealing with is like the type of person that's like, oh baby, come on, we gotta be vegetarian, we gotta eat right, we gotta use this type of soap, because this type of soap they don't use it on, and they don't test it on animals, and it doesn't have these parabens in it, and it doesn't have these pathogens, and da 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 da. Like the person that they deal with could be like, you know what I'm saying, into that physical realm of health, right? And they find that to be dope. That's why they keep going back to that person, because it's like, oh, they're a nurse. Like anytime I got a boo boo, they wrap up my boo boo, they heal me. You can do that, okay? You can do that. But for some reason, like when this person gets around you, it's like the wounds open. It's not. So this person gets like a sense of healing with this other person, but it's an illusion, because sometimes like this person doesn't want to work on themselves, so they don't want to go back and do surgery. You know what I'm saying? They just want somebody to keep putting band-aids on it and band-aids on it, and the band-aids are helping, but it's temporary. The band-aids is temporary. You have to see, it's about holistic medicine. It's not about let's just eat right. Yeah, that's a part of it, but it's about holistic. It's about what's going on with you psychologically. Why are you eating this way? When you eat sugars, it's because you're craving this. Or when you eat that, it's because, you know what I'm saying? Holistically, we'll go psychologically, right? Holistically. See, when you go to a doctor, which is woman is coming up, this other woman comes up as like a doctor or a nurse. When you go to a doctor or a nurse, you got a cut on your finger. They say, okay, let me clean it. Let me get the bandage. Here you go. And it's healed. It's going to heal. But then you come back next week with another cut. Okay, we're going to bandage that. Go ahead. That's all doctors do. Where a holistic doctor, which is you would be in the holistic realm, where this other person, they're in a realm of like, they do heal this person, but it's like topically or just physically. They can't heal this person's soul. You know what I'm saying? Which is where you come in. Because you're not just going to be like, if somebody comes to you when you go to a holistic doctor and you say, I got a cut, they're not just going to bandage it and send you on your way. They're going to say, okay, what's going on with the feng shui in your house? What kind of knives do you have? What were you thinking about when you were cutting your vegetables? Like, how did you cut yourself? Were you not aware? What's going on with you psychologically? What's going on with you emotionally? What's going on with you mentally? What's going on? We want to get to the root of it. So when we pull out the root, you know what I mean? Then you'll never cut your finger again. Where this other person, she's the type of person that's like, oh baby, I put a band-aid on it. Oh baby, I put a band-aid. This person don't need a band-aid. This person have other issues, like why they keep cutting themselves. Okay, like if you seen Eve's Bayou, the movie Eve's Bayou, when the mother was in the kitchen and she kept cutting her fingers, and the daughter peeped that. The daughter's like, you keep cutting yourself in the kitchen. Like, what is wrong with you? And it's because the mother, it was her, like she'll go to the doctor, and that's how intuitive Eve was to pick up on the fact that that's not normal. You constantly cutting yourself is not normal, and mother had band-aids on this finger, band-aids on that finger, because you're trying to heal topically, when the issue is your soul. The issue is your soul is bothered. That mother in Eve's Bayou, her soul, her spirit was bothered because her husband was out there cheating. So ain't nothing topical is going to heal you when the healing is so deep. And that's why this person keeps coming back to you. There's something that's not ending. It's only beginning right now. So it's the beginning. That's why you're getting the Two of Pentacles with their coming back. The Two of Wands. This is all initiation. You don't got to do nothing. This person will initiate. Now, will you wait? Wait for what? What you mean? When people say wait, like, what do you mean? Like, ain't nobody waiting. Like, how? Like, well, I don't understand. I don't even know what wait means. Like, I'm gonna wait for you. Wait for you to do what? Like, okay, anyway. That's up to you. All right. I'm letting y'all make the decisions from now on. I'm not making no decisions for y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is. What y'all got to play with, what y'all got to work with. Okay. How long we been here? 2 hours? We've been here for 2 hours. I think that's good enough, y'all. Let me thank you guys before I go. Good morning, Lindsay. They heal the symptoms, not the problem. Exactly. You got to get to the core of it. And sometimes the core be so deep. You know, it be emotional, it be psychological. You know, when you're not, she wasn't focused. It's something else on her mind. And that's just like the man. Just like that man, I told you that man, he be making love to that woman, but then like his mind somewhere else though. His mind outside the window. He's not really focused on that woman. You know, and that's a soul issue. That's a soul issue, mental issue. But I think that's a soul issue, a spiritual issue. You can't focus. This man can't focus. The Eight of Swords came up and he's afraid to regret it. I mean, he's afraid to regret it. He's afraid to admit it. He's afraid to admit that he is confused. He don't know it's a grown body person. They is confused. Ain't no confusion. They just not using their discernment. They just not paying attention. Ain't no confusion. They just don't have, they lack in discernment. They're afraid to say, like, I don't know who to give to. Because they thinking with their eyes. They thinking like this person got the money, this person got the bread. Or this person, they want me to eat healthy, they want me to be vegetarian. Like, they still thinking superficial. But it's nothing but initiation. This person's going to initiate. You got the Two of Pentacles. They already been planned it. Two of Wands. They just waiting to come towards you. They spreading their wings open. They ready to fly to you. And with the whole jumping on your ride, okay, that it's not the ending, it's just the beginning. Yeah, something is gonna start over. It's gonna start fresh though. And it may surprise you. It may surprise you because probably gonna forget about this person. You're probably gonna be so focused on yourself and your business that by the time this person, like gains whatever they need to gain or whatever they need to do, I have no idea, to approach you, you're probably gonna be surprised. Like, what? Oh wow, you still be thinking about me? That's crazy. That's crazy. How have you been though? You know what I mean? It's going to be brand new and fresh. It's going to be like y'all getting to know each other all over again, which is probably what y'all need. You probably need that. I forgot. Wow, I forgot how you smell. I forgot how you look. Wow, I forgot how you sound. I forgot how you laugh. You probably need that. But it's just like it's coming back fresh and brand new. No continuance of nothing. Like this person, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, that's all initiation energy. That's cardinal energy. That's like, I'm going to take the first move. I already made the plans. I'm coming towards you. It's not over. You thought it was over, but it's just the beginning. So this person going to come back fresh, and they hoping that you be all with the unconditional love. They hoping that you don't attack them. I hope they did a little bit of work, because if they didn't, if they came back right now, you wouldn't accept them because they ain't do no work. I'm telling you, when I tell you this person's the same exact person they was 3, 4, 5 years ago, ain't nothing changed. I'm talking about nothing. They in a routine, ain't nothing changed. They can't come to you right now because you're not going to accept them. Right now, you're going to be like, ew, I can smell the woman on you. Like, You're not going to accept this person at all. So they could come back right now, but you know and they know they didn't change. They didn't change. So what's the point? They're just going to piss you off. You're just going to be mad. And it don't make no sense for you to be mad today or tomorrow. But when they do come back, it's going to be so fresh and so new. I feel like you're going to forget about this person. You know how it is when you forget about somebody for like 2 years and then they come back like, hey, like, what? You probably ain't even going to like this person no more. And not even without you having to cling to someone else. You probably just ain't going to like this person no more. Is there anything else? Let me see. Because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already get the gist of it. We already get the point of it. I don't want to extend it too much. But yeah, that's why they coming back. Because you the empress. Basically, you have potential. And this person is confused. That's what it really is. They're afraid to admit that they confused as hell. They don't know which way to go. And all the roads keep leading to you, but they but they don't want to, they can't do that because they ain't coming correct. It's like you the answer to all their problems, but they're not the answer to your problems, which is creating a problem. All right. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, guys. Hold on, let me look. I might got a scripture for you out the Psalms or something like that. Oh. I know what I got. Okay, I know what I'm gonna end it with. I'm gonna end this reading with Blocks to Love. I'll probably do only 2 cards. All right. One for you and one for them. Okay? One for you and one for them. One for you. Okay. What's blocking love? You are not being open to receive love. So that's why this person's like, can you just open your heart to me, please? Dang. You're like, what? What heart? So you could break it, step on it, stomp on it, share it. Goodness. You want to share my heart with the world? No, thank you. What's at the bottom? Fear of incompatibility. So you ain't trying to, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to be with somebody for 6 months and then it don't work and it's not working and it won't work. You just don't want to open your heart. You don't want to take that time. You don't want to waste the time. You're not being open to receive love. That's what's blocking you right now. And let's see what's blocking their heart space. All right, then I'm gonna let y'all go. What's blocking their heart space? So you're not even open. You like, shops closed. Comparison. I told you they was comparing you to that other girl. I told you that. But this one makes me eat vegan food. But this one is gonna cleanse your soul. You're gonna be free. Like you're gonna be delivered. Okay? You trying to get somebody delivered. And they comparing you to somebody that got them eating vegetables. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? They're comparing you. That's what's blocking them. Because the comparison. They're like, oh my, well, she does this and but she don't do that and she gets this and she that's why they confused. The comparison. And then look, lack of self-commitment. They can't even commit to themselves. Okay? They can't even make their own decision within themselves. They can't even say, you know what, I'm gonna wear red socks today. Nah, I ain't gonna wear red socks. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. Nah, I'm not gonna go to the like they can't even commit to themselves. They have a lack of self-commitment. They can't even say, we're gonna do this and we're gonna make it right and I'm putting my foot down. They can't even do that. And then on top of that, they can't commit to themselves, so they can't commit to nobody, and then they comparing you. And you're not open to that. You're not open to none of that. You're like, this cup is closed. Okay, we're not just letting any old willy nilly thing up in this cup. So that's what's blocking love for you, and they just keep comparing you to people that is like they can't compete with you. Can't compete with, don't compare. Because if they could compete with you, if there was really a comparison, this person wouldn't be constantly thinking about you. So what's there to compare? You're with that person, but you keep thinking about that person. All right, honey, where the mind goes, the body will eventually follow. Okay, it's very much possible that a man can lay right there, or a woman at that. Okay, especially when women are in abusive relationships. When women are in abusive relationships, trust and believe, her bags get packed closer, and she has a bag right next to the front door. You wondering what that bag is by the front door? She telling you it ain't nothing. It's hair products. It's Christmas stuff. Just leave that bag right there by the front door, because that woman's mind is already gone. It only takes a matter of time for the body to follow. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if this man keep thinking about you, he wants to be with you. He wants to work things out with you. All right. So this man could be laying next to this woman, laying in the bed next to her, and his whole mind is outside wandering to you. Okay, because where the mind goes, the body will follow. And there's women out there, they would be happy too. So what? But he's still here with me. He's using you because his mind is somewhere else. So you need to ask, what is he using you for? Because if he's thinking about, if you're not thinking about the person, like if you're in a relationship and you're not thinking about the person you're in a relationship with or you're connected with, then who are you thinking about? Somebody else. So it don't matter if they sit next to you, because their mind ain't next to you. Their mind is gone. Their imagination is gone, and eventually their whole body will be gone. Unless you stop giving them what they're using you for. Okay, so that's it. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna be back another day, okay? Look out for my videos, guys. Look out for the videos, okay? And if you would like a personal reading, you could look at my description and email me. You can email me, or you can go to my spiritual boutique, and there's a couple of things there. Got some oracle cards and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. Oh, let me say thank you to everybody. Thank you guys, and especially to the gifters. I'm about to Poppy Elm. Thank you for the 100. Thank you guys. Let me see if I can see everybody. I'm looking. Only so Poppy. But thank you to everybody, even if I didn't catch your name. Oh, hi, Greer. Thank you for the high five. I'm only catching a couple of you. Richard LaFrance. Thank you for the 100. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Okay. I'm gonna see you another day. What's up? 218 in Hawaii. Welcome. All right. I don't know how to say bye, so I'm out.